What's your approach to acting?
In my approach, I've tried to analyze it. I become, to some extent, whoever that is. I mean, it gets silly. If I'm doing a scene, I have memories of what that person did before. Take the Scrubs thing, where I decide I'm not going to have I know why. I know that she had a pretty good life, and that she doesn't want to go through that. She doesn't want her family to go through that. I feel those I mean, it sounds weird and like, oh God, she's tripping out. But I feel those and imagine those emotions. I become, that's why the bite me lines, the throwaway gag lines are so hard to do, because they're not based on anything. They're just walking around saying, screw you, that's not acting.
What advice would you give to an aspiring actor?
I've given a lot. It's a business. It's not your ego. You are not the part you're trying for. When they reject, that's such a bullshit word. When I was selling advertising and the person I was pitching to said, I'm really not interested, I think, okay, you're not interested. It didn't affect my persona. It didn't tell me I was inadequate because they didn't want to buy an advertising program. It's the same thing with acting. You've got to get these kids off of the idea that they are, the true actor, and that all of that's crap. It's a business. And sure, you have a product that's a very valuable product that you nurse, you develop, you grow it, but it's not you. And you got to stop confusing the fact that it is you. It's not.
Is your advice any different for someone who's starting an acting career later in life?
Yeah, bring everything you got into it. You got a hell of a lot of life experience. Use it. Stop being afraid. If you're going to do it, do it. I mean, step off the diving board. If you sink to the bottom, rise up and get out of the pool. That's the other part. It's very hard for those who don't have the skills to recognize they don't have the skills. And you want to take some of them aside and say, there's very creative things you can do behind the camera. You don't have to be in front, but you just really don't have what it takes to be in front of the camera for one reason or another. So how about exploring something else?